Hello everyone, welcome to Cortina and the wheelchair curling competition at the Paralympic Winter Games 2026. And what a treat we have for you and all the fans arriving here at this wonderful stadium, especially those of Korea and Canada, because we've reached the semi-final stage of the mixed team event. What a game in prospect. We have the semi-final between the favourites Canada, seeded 1 in the standings, against the 4th seeded team, the Republic of Korea. The winners head to the gold medal game, and the team that loses plays off for bronze. So what a moment for all those Korean fans and for all those fans of this Canadian team who are unbeaten in the round robin, the first ever team to do so at the Paralympic Winter Games, making a little bit of history there. But they'll be after that gold medal, as will the Koreans, who've already secured a silver medal in the mixed doubles. An incredible performance by that duo there. So much to play for today, so much at stake, and we cannot wait for it to get going. And here are your lineups.
On sheet B, Republic of Korea.
Korean.
Sulla pista B, Repubblica di Corea.
Min Ja, second Lee Hyun-cho, third Nam Hwang, and skip Yang Hui-tae. Here's their previous results. 4 losses, slipping into that, squeezing into that 4th counting position with those wins, and that just ahead of Italy. And a chance of a gold medal in Canada. Well, they must be feeling really good. Glenda Joseph, Lee Forrest, John Thurston, and that amazingly calm skip, Mark Edison. Look at that. That is so impressive all the way through. And even when it's close, they come good in that final end or an extra end. I love that headdress there. Lots of experience in these two teams. Canada, the only country to have medalled at every Paralympic Winter Games in the wheelchair curling. The other semi-final, that'll be a cracker as well between China and Sweden. We're concentrating on Canada against the Republic of Korea. At the World Championships last year, China won gold, Korea silver, and Canada bronze. This is the Paralympics. This is the big deal. This is the one they want. Lim Sung-min is the coach. I'm sure he won't need to get his team up for this one. Liz Moore, coach for Canada. Is he nervous, do you think? I don't know. I think that's a big act. Big grin. Thoroughly enjoying themselves. Very proud to be wearing the maple leaf of Canada. Ice conditions important, mainly because of the humidity. With people inside the arena, it can affect the ice, so a steady temperature is what they're after to allow the stones to glide. Min Ja, elder stateswoman of this Korean team, will get us underway in this semi-final first end.
좋아요.
Canada beating Korea in the round robin. 6-3. This is an entirely different thing. This is looking pretty tasty to start with. Excellent draw weight from the lead player.
Curls here a bit, eh? Should finish here.
Belinda Joseph, 60 years old, was the alternate for Team Canada in Beijing.
Great throw, Belinda.
Gibson sticks on the nose of her first stone.
Okay.
Loads of experience in this team. Aiming for a 6th podium appearance.
Shot!
A no from Paralympic. Team's feeling out the ice a little bit, see how it's running, watching the stones, checking the timings. How long it takes for the stone from delivery when it comes to rest. These lead players, ones that have been on form, are generally part of the teams that have done well here. The lead players are so important in curling.
Thanks.
Initial shots. Jinho, 4 years old. Second player from Korea.
팔 시작.
좀 좁혀야 돼. 반쪽 맞아야 되니까.
Ideally would have wanted his own to hang about. Clears the house.
Top 4 bullseye? Yeah, I like
What do we
it.
say about
Yeah.
Nina Forrest? Well, 5th Paralympic Games.
4-5.
Incredible. Unprecedented. Medalled in every game she's been at. She's the co-captain of the whole Canadian delegation. And is as competitive as she was in her very first games. Key member of the team. And Canada on the last stone draw, the closest to the pin before the game, so they have the hammer. And she's putting up a guard here.
웨이트 있어야 돼요.
그래서 좀 맞아도 돼. 그쵸?
웨이트 쏘는
그쵸? 그쵸?
이번에는 안으로.
Clears away the guard.
이번에는 안으로 밀어.
So 13? 13? 3-0?
3-2,
3-2 maybe? 3-0?
4-7.
Okay.
It's like 5 feet out, brother.
Stabilising the wheelchair for Nina. Allowing her to concentrate on the delivery. Once it leaves, that stick, that is it. Wants this to curl in round underneath
toss.
That red one just a little bit further than she would have liked, but good placement.
2-7. It's fast feeling.
Lots of Canadian support
Pardon me?
in the stadium. Nam Oh-Kwang, 44-year-old left-hander for Korea, playing third. Husband of Jin, who won the silver medal with Lee Yong-suk in the mixed doubles. Just clipping
저요.
guard enough to send it off and away. Needed it to be close to the guard to try and catch the yellow. That's why that placement by Ina Forrest was good.
We want to be in the 8th foot on this side, maybe.
Protected it.
Want to be shot with this one, I imagine. Yeah.
42-year-old John Thurston
Okay.
playing third for Canada, second Paralympics.
Center to center.
Deep into the house. Hanging on in that outside of the 12 foot.
2-4.
I got 2-4.
Canadian stones both counting well separated. That's where he's aiming. Yellow pad.
아이 괜찮아.
자자자.
좋아.
Safely past the guard this time. They've got it this time. Hits and sticks. It's a slow build up here towards the skip stones. Getting the Korean might just catch the guard there. It does. Similar shot to Nam Oh-Kwang. And he clipped the guard. Just need to sail it so close. Again, this is why the placement behind the guards and in the circles is so important. If an athlete can see the stone at the other end, they can get it, but if it's protected, it makes it difficult.
브러시 하나.
Skip stones then. Let's look at Lee Hyun-cho, 40-year-old.
웨이트.
And this
오.
weight to try and clip that
괜찮아.
yellow.
괜찮아.
Good clearance. Again, ideally, you want your stone to hang around.
Okay. Yeah, John was just center to center, like we said.
Like the ice? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Right? No, it's hard to play. 자,
42 Mark Idison, 49-year-old skip, as calm and collected
Center full.
as you would want. Hugely experienced.
Nice shot, Mark.
Shot, Mark.
And he does hang about and gets a roll as well behind that guard. Excellent play from the Canadian skip. Crowd enjoyed that one. That is a beauty. It's textbook stuff. That's exactly, if you were training somebody, you would want.
둘, 둘, 하나. 그렇죠. 이쪽 7이.
No, left an awful lot of options for Korea.
괜찮아.
And Cho. He's giving it a go. Didn't really curl. Always a big ask. Too much on the draw.
1초 반? 조금 세다.
So Mark Idison of Canada will have this final stone of the first end for 2 points. It can be anywhere in those rings, and there it is. It comes to rest, and it's a 2 for Canada. Gentle little arm raise from Mark Idison. Look at the fans. Great start for Canada. Solid stuff. After the first end of this semi-final, Republic of Korea 0, Canada 2.
코리아, 화이팅!
And this really was the key shot by the skip. It led to the 2 for Canada in this first end. Second end of the semi-final between Korea and Canada. The player for Canada gets us underway. Andrew Joseph to the left of that centre line.
That's okay, sorry.
자,
Good shot. Some rolls. Sticks and sticks.
That's a good thing, I think. Like we just sent it a little bit. So
Yeah, but obviously it's straight there.
yeah.
Good, good.
카드.
Zhao on Korea.
좋아, 좋아.
좋아요. 4초.
Guarding at the top of the house.
Center solid. Seven.
Nice weight, Ina.
And just on the tee line, just where you wanted it. Good separation between the stones.
13 is feeling like, I'm thinking 13 and getting that. So.
Yeah, it's great. Nice shot.
She'll be happy with that.
그쵸? 웨이트 빼지 마세요.
그 라인에서 공되면 안 돼요.
Korea with the hammer in this second end. I'd love to get this one tucked in behind that red guard at the top of the house.
더. 9초 하나.
Hits and rolls. Is it going to hang around? Not quite. Spins out. It's disappointing. Jinho. Really sprung off that yellow and spun away right to the outside edge of the 12-foot
No, it's not
and
doing too much. Yeah.
out of the counting zone.
Okay, it's our color now. 8-8.
Solid clearance again.
Finished at the last second.
Yeah, I felt like I let him over.
Yeah, he was just like,
I felt like it came over. Did it? Okay. Well, I led.
아까 여기나.
Maybe for her stone to finish a little differently. The guard is gone. Just 2 stones in play. That's where he's aiming, where the orange pad is. Skip.
더. 3초 4.
그 잡았어.
Rubbing up against the yellow Canadian stone and into the house.
Okay.
It's fair game
What do you think it's going to
for the Canadians.
Not much, is it? I was just maybe center slightly.
Yeah.
John Thurston. Great strategist in this team as well. They all love that aspect of the game. He's not 100% happy with this. Hoping maybe get a run on that other yellow.
Just a little.
I think we just have to have positive weights.
Positive weights.
Positive weights.
There's yellow.
9-1.
What was the weight?
9-1.
Just hoped it was going to hang about there. Not much in it, as ever in curling. It's the millimeters on the angles.
안 좋아.
Third player,
너.
3.2.
It's curling.
너.
Squeezes past. Is it going to get some protection? It is. Poking out a little bit. Good stone from the third player.
Whatever you're seeing.
I like 8.
Okay. 7, 8's high.
Yeah. Nose is good too.
Do you think it'll curl here a little?
I think so. With 8, I think it'll run. I think it'll curl.
At the last second.
Yeah. It's going quite a bit other ways. So.
Okay. Good trajectory here, John.
Just making sure everything is correct in the pre-shot, pre-delivery routine.
We'll center it slightly in.
Difficult to gauge from that expression. Raising his own.
Okay, gone. That's good.
Okay.
Spins into the 12-foot. Okay result. Not quite the plan.
그쵸?
And Hong Kong and Korea
좋아, 좋아.
좋아, 좋아.
giving this a bit of weight
8.7.
to remove.
굿샷.
Wants to hang around, and he does. Good solid takeout from the third player of Korea. And Korea line 2
Thinking
in this
8.75?
second end.
Okay.
Like that, Ice?
Yep.
Over to the skip stones, end number 2. And Mark Idison will go first. Quick glance at the stone, and then
Center to slightly
the destination, and then the release. It's in the tiniest of rolls and not anywhere near his other yellow stone. So spread out is good. Just trying to limit the number for Korea, make life as difficult as possible for the Koreans.
그래도 얘를 치고 쓰더라도 얘를 치고 쓰더라도. 그게 낫지 않겠어? 얘를 하고 여기 있으면 더블 맞고
그러면
있을
맞고 섰어. 상대가 또 맞고 섰어.
그럼 일단
그럼 내가
살짝
더블
롤.
쳐야 되는데 네가.
브레이크 하나 잡아야지. 하나면 되겠지?
이거 친다고?
저
3분의 1.
근데 이거 롤 되면 더블 말 확률도 있잖아.
그래도 그거 롤 되는 거 여기까지 가는 것보다 더 어렵잖아. 더 낫잖아. 브레이크 하나 3분, 그냥 3분의 2.
Curling in Korea really progressed after the success of Pyeongchang. Leagues, set up leagues, all areas of curling. Success on the international stage has helped too. Here he goes. But he loses his shooter.
Same weight as your last one, 8-7.
And Canada looking likely to force Korea just to take one in this end. He should clear this one away and lie two. Here he goes.
Center, Matt.
Baby.
Curl a bit. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Oh, and it just clips it. He kind of knew, didn't he? It was really straight. And that's opened the door for Korea. This just happens sometimes. Look how close it was. Oh. That's just what happens, and that means that Korea have an opportunity with this draw for two. Just get it safely into the rings ahead of that yellow, which he does. Beautiful draw from Lee Hyun-cho for 2 points. Koreans in the crowd enjoying that, and they'll see that as a little bit of a gift from Canada. Sometimes you need that little bit of luck too, as it settles for 2 points. That means after 2 ends, it's Korea 2, Canada 2. It was looking for much of the end like just a single point for Korea at that. Such a close shave there, close miss for Canada meant that Lee Hyun-cho was able to get another in for 2, and it's 2-2 in this semi-final. Bong Min-jo starts off this third end of this semi-final between Korea and Canada. Nothing to choose between the teams, 2-2. I'd like it on that centre line, just at the top of the 12-foot.
Okay.
If it was a guard, then it's drifted into the rings. And Canada will just make sure it goes away. Canada with the hammer in this third end. They want stones in play, trying to build something here. Give a better placement with this second stone.
좋아, 누님. 가드대도 돼요. 좋아. 샷. 샷.
And that's a beauty. She well made up for that. There in her first stone. That's perfect. From Bong Min-ja. The draw, perfect weight. And squeezing in behind that yellow Canadian stone.
So if you slip by the yellow one onto the red, it's
Still
fine.
poking out a little bit though.
Yeah, on red or the split.
Yeah. So 12.
Yeah. Back.
Just for.
What an impressive record Canada has. 2006, 2010, 2014 gold. 2018 bronze in Pyeongchang.
It's warm.
Earned medals every time they've been at the Paralympic Winter Games.
10-2. Okay. Good.
Good.
Actually not the plan, but not unhappy with that.
Yeah, we need more ice, eh?
They were looking to remove the Korean red stone on the button. Nam Bong Kwang,
웨이트.
he's got his eye on that Canadian yellow stone. Hits his stick, slight roll. I think that was the silver medalists in the crowd there from the mixed doubles, cheering their team on.
Should just be nice gradual curl here, eh? Center to center. Okay.
Good hold.
Sure, and I'm coming around a little bit with that rock.
Some rolls a little bit, hangs around, biting at the edge.
Maybe come around. Because I feel like
You
that
didn't
one's
tell
over
us
them.
if you were center to center or not. Very sweet.
Mark.
Mark.
좋아요.
좋아, 좋아. 잘 나옵니다.
좋아,
잘
좋아.
나옵니다. 샷.
좋아, 굿샷.
Hit some rolls in.
샷.
Spinning, spinning, spinning. Doesn't want them too close together. Is that an opportunity for Canada?
Yeah, he just wants to roll over a little bit. The nose is really good. Important to stay.
Looking for a nose hit here.
Center to center.
For Ina Forrest. How's the line? It will all be revealed. Yep, disappointing. Hoped it would hang around even on the outside there.
자신 있대.
Third end, Korea, line one.
괜찮아요. 좋아요. 웨이트만.
Important stone here for Bang Kwang, he wants this in the house. Plenty of separation. It's good placement from Nam Bong Kwang.
Let's get the roll.
Yep.
Can't both be removed at once. John Thurston.
Nice trajectory, John.
This one in the 8-foot area. Hits some rolls. And it is the counting stone. Really nicely done from John Thurston. Asking the question of Korea. This one looking, the line looks good. Needs it to stick around. Hit some rolls.
875. 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good take out from the third player.
Center to Max.
Strong delivery there from John Thurston.
Ah.
8-5.
Takes out the one. It was potentially hoping for both, just on the angle there. Was hoping maybe to catch the second red. But still, as the stones wind down, still limiting the number for Korea. Canada with the hammer. Don't have too much on here at all. And that red stone still lurking there, just on the inside edge of the 12-foot area. And they'll get another one in here, Korea. Nice draw from Korea. Into good position. Again, makes it hard to remove both of them at once. Now Korea asking the question of Canada as we move to the skip stone of Morg Idison.
Okay.
Center full. No.
He's not happy with it.
Whoa.
Tips the Korean stone in towards the centre. Millimeters. Wanted to remove it. So a mistake there by Canada.
나을 것 같은데.
예,
약간만.
아니, 그래도 약간만 줄여주라고.
그러니까 현주가 너무
넷반 5 가까이, 예.
아까 저 초가 3초였으니까
3반 4초까지.
아니 근데 바로야?
아니,
들어올 아까
많이,
되지.
많이
그냥 3초 초반을 잡고 가는 게 좋을 것 같은데. 3초 3?
3초 3.
어.
3초 반까지.
살짝만 물려도 돼. 가드보다는 살짝 물리는 게 좋을 것 같아.
And Korea will get another one into the mix here, make life as difficult as possible for Mark's final stone.
웨이트.
좀 센 것 같아요. 좋아, 좋아, 좋아.
Using the guard.
됐다.
It's come round a bit too much. So there is a route in. That was an opportunity there. If it just been a bit further over, you can see there's quite a big area. And someone as experienced and as talented as the Canadian skip should
Yeah, I'm asking.
manage to get the counting draw in there, but we shall see. Again, you'll have delivered these types of zones thousands of times. But on this stage, it always just adds in another element of pressure. Not that he looks as if he feels it. Very calm and cool. It's coming in, it's coming in. Oh, gosh. It is hitting the paint, but... And his head's in his hands, that's disappointing. Who would have thought? Looked fairly straightforward, just not quite getting the weight there. And that is a steal of 2 for Korea. Just not producing the goods in his final 2 stones. Korea setting up the end really well.
We'll switch here first with Piper.
And so after 3 ends now in the semi-final, it's Korea 4, Canada 2. And all really stemmed from good Korean placement. And just not enough Canadian stones hanging around. And then these final 2 draws, meaning steal of 2 for Korea. Long way to go though in this semi-final. As we reach the 4th end. Korea restart. And they'll take a little bit of confidence from producing that steal against such a good Canadian team. Good draw from
Halfway, like 14-5.
Okay.
Korean lead, Minja. Solid stuff from her yet again.
Good throw.
Guard on the right-hand side. And remember, Canada retain the hammer, having lost that steal. Just wanted that to avoid the red and come round onto the button. Just clipping it. You can see it was heading in towards the button, but that red stone got in the way and knocked it off course.
Staying in the rings is more important than the roll.
Okay.
Yep, there you have it. Face of concentration. Wants it to stick around as much as can, and that's a good stone. Good clearance from Kalinda Joseph. Again, if she could have got that roll even further behind the yellow. But the important thing was to stay in the rings. Another good hit and roll. And Cha Jin-ho. Trying to get it out in front of his other stone.
Caroline.
Nice shot, Ina.
Good throw line.
Oh, and it wasn't far away with the other red, was it? Hits and rolls. Good take out. Oof, look at that. Even just to move it a little bit. Trading hits here, both teams. And this one spins and stays in the 12-foot. Certainly impossible to remove those two in one shot. Parallel along that tee line. Canada will concentrate on the one on the edge of the button. Trying to help that one there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't take much to change its course.
괜찮아요, 괜찮아.
Bon Kwang. Hits and rolls. To give Korea 3 counting stones in this fourth end.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, can we have
Can we have 7?
7? Sorry, Marco.
He'll get
My
it.
stick won't fit into that.
All the stones are the same, but
Okay, John will go. Got it.
there'll be very tiny differences. And even if
They'll stay together. Hang on, I know.
Curling on Mark.
the curlers fancy another one, it might feel that it curls differently. It's all in the feeling for the athlete. But this is an important stone, facing 3.
Shot, John.
Ah, it's getting too close.
Hits and sticks to be the counting stone. Canada, line 1.
8-8.
Maybe to get away.
Yeah, I wonder.
Not making too much of an impression in this end yet, Canada.
좋아요. 라인 좋아, 라인 좋아.
Hits and sticks for 3 again. Nam Bong Kwang. Good execution from the third player.
We cover it.
I
That's
don't
okay.
think they ignore
Yeah,
it,
same
though.
shot.
What'd you get on my trajectory in the last?
Pull. A solid pull. That was a good throw. Just a touch more, Broom.
Okay. I'll give you the same.
A long, hard look. He's looking straight. Trying to perhaps get the other red on your left-hand side. Stone rolls out as well. Lots of great headgear. Most of the Canadian fans watching this, they love their curling.
저거 10개가 없잖아. 16개. 삼초 3.
So that's where he's aiming.
라인은 좋아.
Skip stones in this 4th end.
웨이트만.
Korea in a really good position.
좋아, 좋아.
웨이트.
And we'll be thinking potentially another steal.
괜찮아.
They put up the centre line guard, almost directly opposite that one. The foot area, excellent play from them.
Yellow's here, like 18 sort of thing.
I think so.
3-0?
It's been a while since I threw one. This is John's rock, right?
Yeah.
Center back.
He watches and he waits.
3-3.
Again, there's a grimace from the Canadian skip.
Yeah.
Draw, the line was good, but just not enough on it. And well, what an opportunity for Korea here.
웨이트만.
너. 와야 돼.
웨이트.
Lee Hyun-cho.
생각해서 3초 6이야.
Ah, maybe the tension getting to both teams potentially.
Bob, you're seeing it. What weight? What grip?
Korea still in a great position.
There?
They've done all they can to make life as difficult as possible for Mark Idison here. He wanted that draw in and have another Korean counter. So Mark Idison has to find his way through to try and score.
Center solid.
Facing two Korean counters.
Great throw,
Through the port, excellent play. Oh, that's a beauty, an absolute beauty from Mark Idison. Under pressure, he comes up with the goods yet again, saves the end for Canada. He really did make that look easy, but it wasn't. Hits and rolls. Excellent play. And he enjoyed it. You just don't know what's going to happen next. So Canada pick up one in the semi-final after 4. Korea 4, Canada 3.
이번엔 나빠.
아침 날 그런 데는 세트 반 나와야 되거든요.
이제부터 해? 좀 몇 개장 그냥 타이트해가지고. 미안해.
그러니까 사실 천천히 해. 생각해서 물어봐.
Comparison of the stats. We know the score. Korea up in terms of the takeouts. Close on the draws. 75% accuracy overall to 64. The key one really is those 2 points, those stolen points for Korea. Score, Korea 4, Canada 3.
What's that?
There are the numbers for you. Good start for Canada. Korea bounced back with a 2 and that steal of 2. And then Canada getting back on track, claiming that point. That was an important point for Canada after the steal. And good play from this man, calm, cool and collected Mark Idison. Galinda Joseph restarts after the break. Fifth end, 4-3 to Korea over Canada in this semi-final.
13:25.
Proving every bit as engrossing as we thought it would be. Good first stone from Galinda Joseph.
Sorry.
But was looking for the guard. And that will be easy meat for Bang Win-ja. Stones can be removed in the house, not in the free guard zone above the house.
Just over the line.
Go nail the weight.
Good.
Stretch.
3-5.
3-3. Okay, yep.
Not quite there with her front guard again. So again, Bang Win-ja has her eye on that Canadian yellow.
Good throw line.
Joseph will try and get Canada back on track here. Hit some rolls. Is it going to hang about? Is it going to spin back in? Sometimes it does. Watching it spin there. Looks like a biter there on the outside.
사이드잖아. 사이드, 카드. 가드 치기.
카드.
더.
6초, 6초.
Very long guard from Cha Jin-ho.
아니, 한국에서 봤을 때 묻은 것 같아서.
이상하면 쳐다봐.
진짜 안 묻고. 확인 다.
'Center to center. Should be okay though.
It's pretty good though, wait.
Get over it.
Wow, it just came down and
Good spot, Ein.
Nice shot, Einar.
Good go.
Good line.
6-4.
Again, ideally, wanted just a bit further.
It did, didn't it? %75% with his takeouts. Good numbers for the Korean
웨이트만. 웨이트.
second player. Between the two guards. Just wants this to pull up. And it does so on the edge of the 12-foot in a decent position for Korea. Happy with that.
Big 3-2?
3-2, yeah. This is the heavier rock, or?
3-2?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I
Okay.
feel like I felt heavy tip.
Absolutely no idea
Good pat.
who's going to win this game. It really is a very closely matched contest. Down this centre line, beginning to curl. Through the guards, it comes.
Shot, John.
This is looking
Shot,
tasty from John Thurston. Settles nicely.
Seemed all right, bro.
Good draw from him. Safely through between the two guards. Just going to catch that, and it hits and rolls in towards the centre. Another good draw from Nam Kwang. Korea with the hammer in end number 5. They have the last stone advantage. Straight down this line here. Looking for a little roll and a good separation from his other stone onto that centre line. Excellent play. And rolls in towards the centre. Happy with that.
2초 반.
웨이터
2초 반.
His numbers are excellent.
잘 온다. 웨이터.
Being the best player out there
웨이터.
for Korea.
2초 반. 웨이트는 좋아요.
Look at this line, look at this line.
샷.
More precise play from Korea. Again, ideally, a bit closer to the yellow, a bit further up, a bit more on the centre line. But enough to cause a bit of trouble for Canada.
What weight did you get on his?
12 and a half.
12 and a half? Well, well, makes sense. It bumped it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
So what are you thinking?
Thinking like 2-9.
Okay.
Skip stones, 5th end.
Center solid.
Great shot.
Down this line, this is looking super. This is looking spot on from Mark Idison, and it is spot on. And nestles right beside the Korean red for a freeze. Very difficult to remove. Freeze, one of the hardest shots in curling. Look at that, such delicate, precise play. Not even a nudge or a clip, just sidling up beside that red and in a counting position for Canada.
초반이면 조금 바깥쪽 봐야 되고.
저게 2초 7이었어.
괜찮아, 웨이트만.
Lee Hyun-chul.
웨이트.
더.
웨이트.
넓게 봐. 넓게 봐.
Oh, it's going to catch that. So that guard has done its job. It seemed like a long guard, but that just proves that sometimes it works and they are really useful. So that's a mistake.
천천히 해. 샷을 좀.
쳐야지. 샷은
3초 8이라고.
There's a bonus for Canada.
라인을 좀 더 봐. 왜 타이트하지 말고.
웨이트.
Is it a good time for a timeout?
Maybe.
Do you want to use the time or?
I like hitting it.
I like it. We've seen it.
Or just draw to it, John.
Whatever you like, kid.
I like that. Freeze to
Same
it.
shot. You just threw it.
Yeah.
That's more ice, right?
Another
Same race?
opportunity for,
Is that
the
the same
same?
ice?
That's same.
Okay.
for Canada to make. Lee Hyun-chul's last stone really, really difficult.
Center solid.
This draw. Finishes where he wants it to. Very tricky for Korea. Is it going to get past? Oh my goodness, it just does get past. That's got to be close. Here it comes, here it comes. Slightly long. Not much in it. Not much in it at all. Could have put a paper between those, piece of paper between those two stones. Just wanted to finish just on the top of his yellow, if he could. Last stone of this fifth end, Lee Hyung-chul. Really important stone he's facing. One. This time he's through the port, through that area. Not got a problem with it. Is it going to make it though? Is there enough on it? The line's good, but it's not enough. It's not enough for Lee Hyung-chul. And you can tell by the Canadian crowd reaction there. That's a steal for Canada. A couple of points in a row for them. And that draw, really, the first draw for Mark Idison was the one that did it. Wow, what a semi-final this is. After 5 ends, it's Korea 4, Canada 4. That draw from the Canadian skip was the one. It was the one. And the Korean coming up short. Korean skip coming up short with his draw. Steal of one for Canada. Korea 4, Canada 4 in the semi-final. Sixth end of the semi-final between Korea and Canada. 4-4.
Good spot, Glenda.
This time,
Nice shot. 4-6.
Korea have the stone, have the hammer. They hang on to it after that steal from Canada. It's a chance for them to build again. And this time, Kalinda Joseph with the perfect guard on that centre line. And this equally looks like a perfect draw from Bang Moon-ja. Right behind that yellow guard.
Go.
It's really good.
3-5. Get there. Get there.
That's coming round, curling.
Good shot. Really good spot.
That is a good spot for Canada.
맞아도 돼요, 그냥. 노란 거 맞아도 돼.
저쪽 조금 전 그거 있더라.
더 잡았어 지금.
13.
Trying to get into position. That's where she's aiming. Coming round in towards the centre now. The curl is on. Drifting just a bit far.
아니 라인을 좀 더 잡아서 라인을 좀 더 잡아서 좀 더.
And a really good draw, all the same, from Korean lead. Lots of protection there. Big smiles from her teammate.
Like that ice for 11?
And you can see how well protected it is at the back, behind that line of stones. Oh, it's going to catch the top guard.
11-8, but that's good.
But it's spinning into the rings. It's not the worst outcome by any means.
That's good. I know. Yeah, you were like 7, 8. I think you said just a little light.
하드를 할 거면 지금 타임을 한번 합시다. 내 생각은 이거를 톡 치고 들어가는 게 가장 좋아요. 그냥 들어오 해도 되고 그냥.
그건 어려운 거, 쉬운 걸
다
시켜줘.
먹는데 그냥 들어오만 해도 돼요. 아니면 작전 타임을 한번 하던가. 아니 지금 여기서 상황이 나쁘지 않아서 그래요 지금.
타임해.
타임.
Taking a time out, just need some words of advice from their coach.
저거 지금 노란 거 위치도 안 좋고 가장 저거 저것도 되구나. 들어오라면 가운데 티를.
근데 지금 얘가 너무 앵글이 가까우니까.
그러니까 앵글이 안 좋으니까는 맞고 하는
왜
거야.
그러냐 지금 얘를 지금 깨려고 하는 이유는 맞으면 더블 맞아요.
이것도 지금 위치가 안 좋아. 히트로.
아까 이거는 얘도 두고 아까 눈앞에로 프리즈에 붙인 거는 프리즈에서 톡 친 거는 이 앵글 그것 때문에 우리가 들어가도 앵글 더블이 나오니까. 툭 맞는 얘를 툭 맞는 식으로 들어온 게 가장 좋아요 이렇게.
앵글을 트는 걸로.
네. 지금 이 각이 여기만 맞으면 그냥 더블 나가요. 있는 거로. 네. 그러니까 얘를 웨이트는 놔야 돼요.
감독님
때릴 거 아니야.
상대는
가드로 놔. 농가도 놔. 농가도 놓으면 계속 필 되잖아.
상대가 히트로 있고.
히트로는 나중에 해도 돼요. 일단 이걸 지키라고요.
아니, 상대가 히트로 가요.
히트로 해도 상관없어. 우리가 이걸로 때리면 되니까. 각 만들어서 들어가면은 때리면 되잖아. 아니면 갖다 붙여도 되고. 이건 지금 중요한 게 아니야 지금.
얘는 버리고.
근데 형님 이 샷을 하려면 현철이가 말한 거 하려면 좀
갖다 거기다 놔.
샷이 잘해야
억각으로
돼.
나올까 때린다고 억각으로.
그렇게 잡아야
억각으로 나 그거 가고 센터에. 그렇지. 들어 억각으로 오라고 그렇지.
이쪽에 탐줄이 있는데 노란 거 뒤로.
hon기는 상관없어요. 이 노란 돌을 가려야 돼. 노란 돌. hon기는 상관없어.
여기 11인에다 놓을 거야.
아.
세컨 첫 번째 샷이니까.
So they know the plan for the rest of this end. All hinges on good execution and also what your opponents do as well. So Broom is in place. That's where he will aim.
좋아, 좋아. 좋아요. 더. 조금 더. 굿샷. 자.
Nice guard.
좋아.
진호.
살짝 컴하면 이제 우리가 상대 컴하니까
Blocking
우리가
that pathway in.
Like 12-7?
Yeah. 12-7, 12-9. Like a top button bullseye here, right? T-line bullseye. T-line.
Line, that's that cross in the middle of the house. That's where she's aiming, weight-wise. Just coming in. Just wanted just a little bit more on it.
It's in a nice spot, I
What that feel like?
Enough to cause a spot of bother for sure for Korea. .77% accuracy in this game for Cha Jin-ho. He has played really well.
들어올 라인까지 잡아야 되니까 파이트만
Following a similar line to Ina Forrest here.
좋지.
4초. 좋아. 됐어.
좋아. 굿샷.
좋아.
파이트만 안 하면 돼. 들어오기 전에 잠깐 잡아야 되니까.
Do you have any of this?
Quarter?
Milano Cortina is on the wing.
Red guard. Problematic.
Okay.
Canada.
A little slower on this side.
Yeah, what can they
Don't know the
see?
weight over here.
Did you guess and wait?
I think that same like 2-8.
2-8? I think so. Yeah, makes sense.
Coming down the other side this time. John Thurston.
2-8, 2-7. Good line.
Just past the guard. Just might be. It's got the backing there, remember, of the red. Excellent play. The beauty from John Thurston.
Yeah, I got 11 numbers.
It's hard to get it out.
It was a really hard draw, especially coming so close to the guard. Canada happy with that, and in a
노마로.
good position.
여기 떨어졌어요. 여기 떨어졌어요. 라인대로 가야 돼.
Counting one, Canada. Left-handed Nam Bangkwang. Got to try and nestle one in.
더.
And for the takeout and the roll. Oh, what what a beautiful shot. What an excellent shot. Great stuff from Nam Bong Kwang. What execution there. Let's take a look again at this. Wow. And rose in to be shot stone. Incredible stuff from the Korean. Big claps in his team, and no wonder. One of the best shots we've seen in this semi-final. And Canada probably expected it because they know how good their opponents are. Look at that, Korea lying 2. It's time to reset again for Canada. And he knows the line here. Needs this in to be counting if he can. Trying to encourage it. The line was good. So many stones in play here. Now, what can this man do this time? Spectacular stuff with his first stone. Look how wide he's going to have to go to get this one in. But you wouldn't bet against him, Nam Bong Kwang. Well wide, so how's the weight? Blocking that route in, well placed. Korea really taking this game to Canada right now in this end. So many stones in play. Navigating anything is
You might do something where
not easy.
Bump a yellow or something. How much ice?
I'm seeing like the green dot there. You like that? That seems like a lot. A little less.
But they love the challenge of it. That is the thing. The more difficult it is, the more challenging it is, the more they want to step up and find a way of making those shots. Look at those two Korean reds. Line 2. Skip stones in this 6th end. What a game we're having here. Fantastic stuff from both teams.
Like the brand?
We're going to see some stones shifting here. Mark Idison.
Center full.
And that probably tells the story. Just not catching it right. They need to be square. And that was hoping to raise the red against the yellow and promote his own yellow into position. He still has another stone. Just got the angle. Not quite right.
안 쓰고 해봐 한번. 어?
안 떨어져 버린다고.
쓰지 말고 해봐. 약하지만 않은데.
그러니까 앵글 안 돼. 서 있는 거. 이쪽 판 괜찮아? 이쪽에 거? 좀만 더 앞으로 잡아줘.
So what do Korea do here? Do they do a bit more guarding?
아니요. 들어.
컬을 좀
앞쪽 들어오야.
많이 주지 마 컬을.
들어 앞쪽 들어.
웨이트만 줘.
그럼 2초 반? 아까 3대 2초 반.
13초나 2초 8.
가드도 괜찮잖아.
가드는 아니야.
Korea red, Canada yellow.
좀 세게 치면
Lee Hyun-cho's first stone here. Trying to find a way of getting another one in.
좋아.
It's beginning to come round now. It's curling. It's in there. It's not a counter. It's too wide. So Canada going to use that red of Korea's. It's a difficult shot.
Seeing that for Brim?
Yeah.
Want to hit there.
Looking for that hit and roll. And this really would be magical for Canada if you could pull this off.
Center solid.
Can't tell by his expression yet. Let's see what happens. Looking for the hit and roll into the centre. Hits it squarely on the nose. Good attempt. Just hits it too much on the nose. Needed it to be the left-hand side of that red stone to roll over. Absolutely worth the effort. Worth going for. And so many yellows around the two Korean stones, but they are not the ones that matter right now. The question is whether Korea can get another one into position for three. And really, it was that man with the broom there that made the difference. Nam Ban Kwon. Two exceptional stones from him. Here we go, last stone of this sixth end. They're shouting, do they like it? Passes the guard, in it comes, catches, removes for three! What a shot by the skip, raises his hand. The Korean fans get very excited about that one. That was an epic shot. And 2-3 could be really significant at this stage in the game for Korea. This is kind of what Mark Idison was trying to do with the Canadian stone. Look at that, removes the yellow and into position. Celebration from his teammates. Catch your breath, folks. Semi-final, 6 ends played. Republic of Korea 7, Canada 4. So close to the guard, pinpoint accuracy. Early on. Plenty of stones in play. Excellent takeouts. And then this was the one for three. And there's the numbers for you. All 2s and 1s and some steals, but then that 3 in the last end.
좋아요, 괜찮아요.
And yeah, that could make quite a difference at this stage in the game. We're on to end number 7, the penultimate end. And Korea have a 3-point lead.
3.7 좋아요. 3.7.
하나 넣었어.
Center to center.
Bang Mang-ja into the house.
Okay.
Shot.
On guard from Kalinda Joseph. If you're a Canadian fan, that was a bit of a blow in that last end, but we know how quickly things can change. Korea playing out an exceptional 6th end.
좋아요,
And promoting their own towards the button. Canada with the last stone advantage in this 7th end, so putting up the 2 guards. They're chasing the game now.
Yeah.
사이드 있는 건 그 다음에 쳐도 되니까.
지금 사인이 가져오세요?
They've been in this scenario in the round robin before and come back.
1번이나 저 1번 돌 가리는 것 같아, 내가. 1번 돌.
So anything can still happen.
좋아요. 이쪽 안 보여주면 괜찮아요. 자, 한쪽은 포기하고 갑시다.
조금 더 잡아도 될 것 같아요.
이쪽을 치고 아까 보여줘.
상대 치고
이게 지금 사이드 가드가 양쪽이라 한쪽을 막으려고 이쪽으로 연결을
You
했어요.
don't see the top one? Like, I think you probably, if you make it, you're probably kicking the red over.
Like
It's
this
probably
way?
something we can come to later. It's kind of what I'm seeing from this end, but whatever you're seeing.
You just have to stick around, that's all. Yeah.
Just got to stay in the rings.
Cha Jin-ho did
3/4
want his in the
high.
rings. So remove this red on the 12 foot and stay in the rings is the instruction.
Good throw line.
Down that line, hits and sticks.
Nice throw. Nice throw, Aina. Don't leave me hanging.
And the tiniest of rolls.
여기가 안 떨어져.
약하지만 않으면 내가
형,
세게
너무
펼치고
그냥.
안까지. 괜찮아, 떨어져.
좋아, 좋아, 좋아! 좋아! 9.2! 굿샷!
좋아요.
아, 그게 아니라.
Judging Ho clears top Canadian yellow. And sticks on that outside edge.
$11 and a half, 12?
Yeah, like the 11 half side of 12.
Okay.
Oh, just slithered past. Such tiny margins.
Yeah, he threw it well. 11 1/6.
Okay. Little up.
Did you guys get?
괜찮아요.
And Bon Quan, outstanding in this game.
더! 좋아, 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 좋아. 5초.
Trying to fill that gap. And that's route in down that centre line. What can the Canadians see from the other end? And Canada asking for a timeout. And as ever, we can listen in, see what the coach suggests.
You're not seeing the.
Well, either open it up or get into a bit of a drawing match.
I feel like we want to score multiple. I just wonder if we give one run at the two.
Yeah.
It's just really good.
Yeah.
Scoring is really small.
Yeah.
First thought is playing some sort of double peel, like you're trying to hit a third of the rock, create some space. Like this is too close to the button for us to go
Yeah.
free over it. Like this in-turn chase for Ina feels pretty difficult. So
Like, do we hit the low one onto the 4 rock?
no, I think this 5-3 combo is troublesome for us. We're gonna be lost here for a while if we don't deal with it. So I think ideally we're trying to hit like anywhere from a half, like a 3/4, might create some space on the low side. A third of the rock might come across the top of the face. So
So you want to hit it
relatively thin,
like here?
Right there.
even less, yeah.
Okay.
Third of the rock.
Okay.
Scoring here works. Like
Yeah.
1 or 2 is good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, we don't have to get all back up.
Open this up.
It's all about how much they hit that red, the Canadians. Hit it thinly was the instruction.
Inch less? Inch more. More.
Like that?
Is that okay?
More?
Yeah,
Oh, we
there,
gotta
I
hit
think.
it thin, yeah.
You want to hit it thin over the top, ideally, I think.
Is that too much? Is that too much?
Maybe a hair less? Or you like it?
I don't think he hears you.
Just a hair less. Yeah.
And the job
Good throw.
is down to John Thurston here for Canada.
Nice. Yeah.
A little too thick.
Yeah, it is a little too thick.
Dang it. We're just
received just a little. One. 거기 중앙에 노란 거하고 그 빨간 거하고 중앙만 잡았어요.
화이팅!
화이팅.
Hyun-cho with the broom right on that outer edge there. That's where Nam Bang Kwon is aiming, just getting the chair into position, held by teammate Cha. Here he goes. And behind the wheelchair, you can see just how far this has to travel.
좋아 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 좋아.
굿샷!
굿샷.
굿샷!
좋아 좋아
굿샷!
좋아
굿샷!
좋아.
Mixed doubles medalists in the crowd enjoying that. The area around the centre is pretty much plugged up, is it? That guard adding to the melee, making life difficult for Canada. What can John Thurston do this time? He just needs to reset the stone and the extender. Watching and waiting. Opens up that front area. Good clearance from John Thurston. See on the clock on the scoreboard, 6 minutes of thinking time for Canada left, 12 for Korea, and a couple of ends to go. What's the thinking time between shots, before the shot's delivered? Skip stones in this 7th end.
라인은 괜찮아. 웨이트만. 웨이트.
좋아, 좋아,
좋아
좋아.
좋아 좋아. 더.
웨이트.
더.
웨이트. 웨이트.
Encouraging this over the hog line, trying to get it on that middle. Just makes it.
굿샷. 2.8. 일단 괜찮아 좋아.
던져라.
Doesn't make it over that green strip, that hog line. The stone is removed.
What weight are you seeing? Like 10? 8. 9.5? You see it for ice. I like it.
Stone sprayed all over the place down this sheet. Look at that.
You guys like that ice?
Yep.
Like a Christmas tree. And the baubles hanging in strategic places. Obstacles all over.
Center full.
Catches that top guard again, but does promote
Thought the ice was really good.
one of his own. Is it going to stay in? It isn't. There was an awful lot to get through there. There really was. Had to avoid the top guard, and then there was another and another. Such a tricky shot. Korea line 2.
들어오 하나부터 가드 세까지? 가드? 자,
들어 하나도 괜찮아요, 들어.
화이팅!
세를 부르주까지도 못.
라인 괜찮아. 웨이트 봐.
좋아, 좋아! 좋아, 좋아!
Stone of Lee Hyun-cho.
가!
웨이트.
Wants to block any way in for Mark Idison, any way at all. And that's a tasty one. Strategically placed.
Touch more.
Are you throwing the same weight, Mark?
There.
Mark Idison in Canada facing 2 Korean stones. This is a real pressure shot here for the Canadian skip.
Center solid.
How's it looking?
Good throw, Mark.
Past the guard. He's going to hit and stick. Excellent play. That really was under massive pressure from the Canadian skip. Hits and sticks for 1. But Canada up against it here. Well played, skip, she says, and rightly so. Time to draw breath again momentarily. Canada pick up 1. It's now Korea 7, Canada 5 after 7 ends. We're into the 8th end. Canada can get a steal of 2 here. We take it to an extra end. Korea have the hammer. They have a 2-point lead in this semi-final. Korea making life so difficult for Canada in the 7th. That final draw secures the point for Canada. There's the numbers.
Good start.
The guard up that centre line straight away from Kalinda Joseph. We've seen how much of a part they've played, the guards, in this game, in this semi-final.
지금 해요. 카드 필요 없어요.
이전에 나와도 돼요.
오케이.
Common job. And above the tee line, always a good position.
많아요. 시간 10분이에요.
Canada need to do something here. They haven't done all game, and that's get not just one steal, but 2 steals against the hammer. Korea definitely in the better position. The odds are most definitely favouring them. We've seen Canada pull things out the bag before, and you would never write them off. Another good guard from Kalinda Joseph.
Oh, that's scary, man.
치트가 아니고 센터컴이라고 필 버리라고 마요. 인턴으로 다 할 거야. 필을 시간 많으니까 와봐요.
가서 시간 많으니까 가서 얘기해. 와요. 시간 많아.
지금 상대가 지금 각을 만들잖아. 아우터로 지금 들어오기만 하면 돼.
그러니까 이쪽 피를 볼 때 잼날 확률이 있잖아.
여기 성공 확률.
그래서 얘기하는 거야.
한철아 성공 확률이 이게 100%면 괜찮은데 100% 아니면은 당한다.
여기 갖다 놨을 때 피 냈을 때 잼날 확률이 있으니까
왜
얘기를
이걸
하는
우리가 100%할 거고 생각하고 100%가 아니면 나가도 되는 거야.
그러니까 누나 두 번째도 버려도 돼. 저 다음 샷부터 계속 해야
클리어아웃
되잖아.
열 거니까
감독님은 버리라고 그러죠.
버리라고 그랬어.
할 것 같으면 이쪽으로 하든가
그러면
아니면 버리면
세게 한번 넣어봐. 이거 한번 맞춰도 괜찮아요.
아.
갖다 놓으면 되니까.
오케이.
그럼 넉넉히 잡고 살짝 맞아도 되니까.
형님이 던질 수 있는 최대한 한번 던져보세요.
어.
8 잡고 밀어버려.
Good bit of chat there from the Koreans. They know they need to be on their guard. Lead player, very solid throughout.
좋아.
Barwinja.
싸.
That one's all the way through though.
이제 세게.
Just looking to do a bit of appeal there.
Nice way, Nina. Very good.
웨이트.
바깥으로 가야 되는데.
웨이트.
Korea just need to keep doing the basics well here. Nothing too fancy. Shifting one of their own.
괜찮아. 다 나갔어. 괜찮아.
They have the last stone. And you'd always take having just one throw to win a game.
Similar weight.
It suits them not to have too many stones in play. There's Canada, different strategy. They need stones. And Into the button it comes. Super draw.
I was more like worried about watching the
자, 마지막 하나, 화이팅!
화이팅! 좋아, 좋아! 좋아!
Jinho.
좋아, 좋아! 좋아!
샷!
8초!
Hit some rolls.
8초!
Yeah.
Line looks nice. Really nice. Beautifully positioned by John Thurston. Excellent play. Super precise. No wonder the crowd clapping. And very close together. So difficult to remove both in one shot. And obviously the guard at the top is the priority for Korea. So that protection for the two Canadian stones will be gone. And this man hasn't missed much. Han Bong Kwang.
밖으로 쏴야 돼. 클리어가 되겠다. 밖으로 쏴야.
And a need two here without the hammer to level things up, take it to an extra end.
4 or 5?
Do you like a little
It
more?
can happen. It does happen. We've seen it this week.
4 or 5 on this side?
I think it's the same as the other side, like anything up high, right?
But still a big ask against a Korean team that's playing so well.
Good, John.
More controlled weight here from John Thurston. Up with the guard, replacing that. Good position.
이래서 1초 걸리면 들어가는데 맞을 수도 있어. 이렇게 다 버리는 거야.
All the way through there.
Are you coming off there?
Canada making all the running here.
Because I got that in off and that's so good. What's your weight?
3-1.
How's that, Brim?
I had you got. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. That's good.
Tension is building. 8th end, skip stones in the semi-final.
Center solid.
Delicately past the guard.
Okay. Good work.
And that's pretty good, you know. Guarding those two precious yellow stones in the house.
들어가야 돼, 현철아. 때리면 안 되는데, 저 때리려고 하는데.
아니면 이쪽으로 해도 돼, 내가 봤을 때.
들어.
이쪽으로 해갖고 맞고 서도 되니까.
인턴이 넓어, 인턴이.
그렇죠?
이쪽 반 잡아.
11.
이쪽 반이었어.
웨이트만 맞으면 돼. 11 반.
11. 몇 초, 몇 초야?
들어쳐 이쪽 반.
2초 반?
들어쳐 이쪽 반이야.
화이팅.
2개 남았으니까 하나. 2개 중에 하나 붙이면 돼.
화이팅.
자, 화이팅. 2초 반.
몇 초면 되겠어요?
12초 반.
13초, 2초 8.
12초 반. 2초 반.
Korea still have 2 stones here. So 2 stones to spoil the party, the Canadian party,
좋아,
and
웨이트만.
make the party their own.
라인은
he goes.
괜찮아, 웨이트만. 웨이트. 괜찮아, 웨이트.
Going down this right-hand side,
잘 간다. 더. 가자.
same line as Mark Idison.
3초로 잡냐.
And getting it
왜 자꾸 3초로
into the rings.
2초 반으로 잡아주고 있어.
From center, Mark. From center.
Not really, the Korean stone not really making too much of a difference there.
Like that
What's your weight here,
or
Mark?
less?
What's your weight?
Normal.
Okay.
What's our time?
What time? 30 seconds.
Lots of time. 30 seconds.
You can hear pin drop here inside the stadium. Here we go. Mark Idison's last stone.
Roll it.
Hits and rolls into the centre. What a shot! What an incredible shot from Mark Idison. Absolutely fantastic. The crowd go wild. Canada counting 3. Oh my goodness, what a finish to this 8th end. Hits and rolls. And a little trio of yellow counting Canadian stones And he allows himself a smile and 2 arms up this time. It's not over yet by any means, but
때리는 게 안 나와? 노말로.
if you're Korea, my goodness.
가서 봐봐. 얼마나 보이나.
This is a tough shot. It's all on this stone. All on the stone of Lee Hyung-chul. If he gets this, they're into the gold medal game. If he doesn't, Canada are into the gold medal game. All that work, all those ends, all down to this stone. The tension
약하지만 않으면 돼.
is ramped up one more time. Final stone of the 8th end in this semi-final. Lee Hyun-chul going for it here. He has to go for it, promoting his own stone, and it's away. It's away. Oh my goodness, and that means Canada are into the gold medal game. Who would have thought? They cannot believe it. It looked like Korea had that one in the bag. They set up the ends beautifully, leading all the way. What a result for Canada. You can never write them off. And what a fantastic game. Korea, disappointingly, will progress to the bronze medal game. And Canada continue their unbeaten run. They are into the final of the mixed team event at the Paralympic Winter Games. Yep, and that word believe, they absolutely did. Korea unable to make a success of that final stone, and they can't believe it themselves. What a semi-final. What a game. Republic of Korea 7, Canada 8. What resilience this team has. We've talked about that after every single game, the resilience and the belief in each other are the two phrases that have been coming out of the chat afterwards, the press conferences, cuddles all round. And assured of a medal now, Canada have been on every podium since wheelchair curling was included. And Lee Hyung-chul will be disappointed with his start there. The rest of his team were outstanding. Led all the way. Still have a chance of a medal, of course. But the gold is the one that everyone wants. What a moment for Canada to come back the way they did in that final end. Will go down in Paralympic history as well. Well, Mark Eidson's stats there, 44%. Well, he won the game with his final stone, so not sure how you assess that. And look at those Canadian fans in tears. The tissues are out. This is a big moment for Canada. Comparison of the stats, very little to choose. Those stolen points, those stolen ends. And what an end to steal. That final one. It's staggering. But this is curling, this is what happens, and you can never write the good teams off. It's a big moment for all the friends and family that have made the trip over here to support their team. and enjoy the good moments, and so they should. They've been the most impressive team throughout the round robin, and any team that can fight back the way they have, well, we would bet against them in the final. Canada will play China in the gold medal game. The world champions, the world number ones. And it'll be Korea against Sweden for the bronze medal. So much to look forward to. And what a picture for the photo book, for the memories, looking back. That's one to treasure for sure. And the fans are still celebrating, and no wonder. Their team were trailing, but stole 3 points in the last 10 to take them into the final of the mixed team event. Canada are going for gold, and they can hardly believe it.